like immediately taking up playing with viewers because like oh hell no. There we go. I have like such heartburn, and then like everything hurts right now. Holy shit. I really need to go to the hospital soon. I just haven't because I'm kind of stupid. I'm doing quite a bit of things here. So I need to finish my orchard, so I just need 4 more trees. It's completely done after that. This tree and that tree don't grow. And I don't know why, because these trees grow completely fine. But these are spaced perfectly, so that we don't need to worry about it. But I'm thinking I probably need to change the tree placements. Because it's probably being, yeah, you see how these are like grown like that? So I'm thinking that's probably why. Because these are like not grown like that. Not what I meant to do, but that works. No, it doesn't. Now I need to grab that orange tree. Hopefully that helps somehow. I don't know. I'll like check this tree placement and check that one. See if maybe they're different. Because these are like touching each other almost. But they're completely fine. Almost all of them are touching each other. Almost. Though. So it should be working completely fine. I don't know what the problem is. But it makes me really like annoyed. The fact that only these 2 trees like don't work. Because I ain't about to switch up my entire thing just for these 2 trees. Because this was like, no, I don't think it was over here. It was like this one over here. Like one of these down here that are misplaced by like 3 blocks, which had completely messed up the order of like all of this. So it was like all hella fucked up, you know? And I ain't in the mood to do that shit again, so yeah. Yum. There's a few things I need to do. I need to go fishing. I need to go hunting. Because I need me an industrial smelter. Because honestly, let's look at this small furnace over here. Absolutely done with it. I want an automatic smelter going on for this and this. For you. So I can combine these 2. And then afterwards, what I want is, what do I want after? Well, first I want the automatic smelter going on. Then afterwards, when I no longer have to worry about mining it, and then, like, you know, putting it on the fire, rather than just like stick it in a machine. Once that happens, I'm gonna start doing other shit. What shit? I'm not sure yet. I want to start like industrializing this entire area. Cause for the most part, I'm like slowly getting into it. Like, cause all I needed was an industrial washing machine. It's over here now. Forgot I changed it. All I needed was this the entire time. But now, I don't really need it that much, you know? Or I mean, now, like, I'm done, you know? Like, I don't really need another one. I just need one. Like, it'll make the farm a lot more sloppier, and in my opinion, less efficient compared to, like, having multiple, yeah. But, like, why would I be greedy about it, you know? I already have one. Let's fucking take advantage of it. So, yeah. First thing I want to industrialize is the smelting process. Because that's the part I'm least happy with right now. Cause it's like, all I want to do in life is vibe, you know? But I can't be vibing though. Unless I can have, have iron just autoing at my house. Cause that would make things so much easier. Especially since it's a lot harder to get like later in the game. So yeah. The first thing I was gonna do was get a gilded pickaxe. Cause I was gonna do my orchard after I do the gilded pickaxe, but honestly I don't feel like farming, so I just did the orchard anyway. It would have gone literally 2 times faster if I hadn't, but it's okay. I'll deal with it, you know? And it's completely fine because I do plan on reworking my Eisen like over and over again. So for now, I guess this is just what we're gonna deal with. A blue slime. I don't really need blue slime. Yeah, I just have one. I guess I do need it. I don't need it even. But yeah. Ooh, it definitely would fucking help. I think the thing I want next is a vending machine, which you need gold for. I do have a small amount of gold over here. I have like 104. Where is it? Keep gliding my eyes over it. Oh, it's down here. It's 125. So I have 125. And I need 200 for the next gilded pickaxe. I forgot I went hunting the other night. So, all I need to do now is get 200 done. But as soon as I get a vending machine up, I'll make like a small shop area, I guess, I don't know. I'll make a small area. And then, I will be selling orange tree saplings there. And then after the orchard is up, and I start getting like extra saplings, then I'm gonna start doing lemon saplings. Who knows after, you know? What do you use crystallized gold for again? I was using specifically like the one craft recipe. I think I want to get the gilded pet. Well, first I want to get the smelter going, so that way I can just have auto smelting going on my base. Then afterwards, I'm gonna get hey, get out of here. After I get auto smelting, I'm gonna go get the gilded pickaxe. And then after that, I'm gonna get the aquamarine sword. And then after that, I probably do some type of like farming, or just like increasing my stock of items, really. Though I've been doing that for the most part lately. Anyways. I don't know what else I'm gonna do after. At least he doesn't go after the blue sign. Oh my god, what is he doing? What was that? Okay, but the fact that he actually clicked them though? The homie says, spin attack! And then I'm in the background just fucking it up even more for him, like yes, my slimes, let me nudge you a little bit towards him. This is the prize I have my eyes on. So I need to get 3 pink stickers. And that's just for 1 smelter. And I am not okay with 1 smelter, you know? I'm looking for like 50 of those homies. For now, I think 1 is okay. Eventually, I want to get a second one. So that way I can have clay going into it. But honestly, it's whatever. I do kind of want to get another, input chest. But it's going to be like an input/outpost chest. So that way I can, like, if you connect them to another chest, they'll hold the items inside of it until they get full. And then they'll transfer it over. So the first ones on the line are the ones that get filled first, not the last one. I didn't know that before. I thought they were kind of useless, honestly. I thought they were just kind of like buffers. But they're not, so. Like, you want to get like maybe 2 or 3 of those, if I'm being entirely honest. Just because iron is bueno. I can't wait till I get the smelter, because honestly, like, it's gonna be automatic. Because I already have a coal totem and an iron totem. So there you go. And afterwards, I'm just gonna be sticking like iron in it as it like auto fuels itself. It's gonna be great. I ate chips with like tapatio and lemon earlier. I didn't realize my mom was gonna bring home pizza, so then we ate the pizza, and now the chips are just getting next to me now. That's always fun, right, boys? Oh, that like food hit me hard though, like really hard. I think it was like the ice cream too. It's like my stomach like hurts. I'm in like pain. I'm really hoping they don't like do something like delete everyone's data as soon as the beta comes out or something. Like I do and I don't. I don't know if games do that. I'm pretty sure most games do, like when there's a beta. But like I want them to reset everyone's data because everyone's so far ahead compared. So it's hard to like catch up. But like imagine like you just start out with everyone else and you catch the wave before everyone else. I mean, it'd be short-lived because I don't have the attention span for this game. But like, hey, it'd still be pretty cool, right? Me secure the green slip from there. Okay, that. Me over here, like, alright, let's go. Is he eating a flower? Did I just watch this man eat a flower? Yeah. Gilded hammer is way more powerful than knock-on sword. That's why I was watching him, because I was like, how many hits does it take for me to kill those guys? Because, like, that's on there for a while. I thought there was some type of which is like I don't know if those extra hits I'm doing, like, actually count or not. Leave this cat to me, bro. Let's go. I don't even set my time balls. Just hold on to them. I have a feeling eventually they're gonna have a use. Why is that one different color? I'm gonna take a nice sip of cold, chilled water. One of these days I'm gonna choke to death from not knowing how to drink. Ow, fucking hell, dude. No water bottle. I was trying to put it, like, on, leaning on my leg, but it kept fucking going over my stomach and chilling me out. Hello. My mom still owes me my $20. I gave her $20 so that way she can buy my cat's food, and then she just didn't. And now the cat's, like, hospitalized for the next, like, day or two. So he's not gonna need the cat food probably by the time he comes back, because it's special cat food. Who knows, though? He might. Either way, I want my $20 back. Because I'm like, boy, I never get money. I got money. Like, how I'm gonna use it. Or let you use it. Like, that's just for me, you know? Like, that's my money. Because, like, my mom has a habit of, like, stealing, like, my money, specifically, and I'm just like, bro, seriously? And then, like, she gets mad at me, because, like, I took my little brother's money the other day, because I was like, oh, like, I might need it for the hospital bills for my cat. Like, if we don't use it, I'll give it back to you, okay? And then he's like, okay, like, that's fine. And then I told him, like, I'll give him the money back eventually either way. Even if we do use it. And he's like, oh, okay, like, I don't care. And then I'm like, okay. And then I took it, right? And then I told my mom, and she's like, why would you take his money like that? And I'm like, you need to shut the hell up, because you steal my money all the time. But she would take my Christmas cash, like, people would give me, like, oh, here's $100 for Christmas, right? And then then she would take it from me, and then be like, oh, I'm gonna spend it on clothes for you. Like, bitch, that ain't money clothes, that's my money. That's money for me. I don't want new clothes, because she'd always buy me clothes I don't like. Like, specifically stuff that she knows that I would hate, and I'm just like, why would you do this to me? So then she got, like, pissed off at me, because, like, you know, I, like, stole my little brother's money, low-key. I wouldn't really call it stolen, because he took it from me. But she would always do that to me. So, like, now I don't trust her with any of my money. And, like, I had to give her the $20 so, you know, she could buy the cat food. And, like, never bought it. Like, I literally, like, for, like, a week, I was like, hey, like, go buy cat food. Like, I need you to go buy the cat food. And then she didn't. So, we took him to the hospital. Now he took him to the vet. Now he's hospitalized. So, I want the money back. Because, like, if we do end up wanting the cat food, I can buy it myself since we're gonna go pick him up. And, like, I don't know. I'm just some dude. It's embarrassing sometimes. So, yeah, I don't know. Mom has dumb reasoning for things. She kind of, like, accuses me of being, like, a thief and everything. Even though the only time I've stolen was like when I was like 7 or 8, which I feel at that point like isn't acceptable, obviously, but it's like you can't keep bringing that up 19 years later, you know? Like I was 7.
Oh,
Calm down.
what's going
Hey,
on?
I'm just kind of talking about my
Back.
mom.
What?
I'm literally just sitting here talking shit about my mom.
Oh, okay. Invite me now.
Excuse me. It's because to Apex or Roblox?
Oh shoot! You on Roblox, coward?
Yeah, I said I was gonna open my eyes. Yeah, I'm gonna look at my orchard.
Yeah, sure.
It's like somewhat completed. Okay, what's in your inventory now? I accidentally dropped my hammer. My super expensive hammer. Well, I was just talking about how like my mom took my $20 that was for cat food, and she still hasn't given it back. And then how she got mad at me because I took the $10 from my little brother. Or I took $10 from my little brother because of
Yeah, that
because you know
thing.
how the cat was going to the vet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I took the $10 just in case we needed it. We didn't because you know just the hero killin literally like paid for all of it on the spot. So yeah. Um, now it's retarded, dude. I'm just gonna like I'm gonna rename this episode "She Talking to My Minister." I swear. Cause like what she did that day was we were gonna take Figure to the like vet, right? And we did. And then we were like, okay, well we're gonna go look at like other things to see if like they're cheaper, right? And then all of the places were like, oh yeah, like no, like for like ethical and like moral reasons, we can't like give your cat the same treatment that he like needs to take, you know? Like we need to like check him ourselves. We need to give him an exam. And then they're like, oh, then the exam costs like this much. So I'm like, yeah, no, we're gonna spend more money going around paying for exams than we would like going to that place because it was like fairly like cheap in my opinion. And I don't know much about that stuff, but like I could kind of tell it was cheap. And like the people there, like you could tell that they actually cared, especially since like just specifically like the nurse, you know, like the nurse was super helpful. Like he saw me struggling, like he saw that I was poor basically, you know. So he saw like I was like super concerned by money, so he went and he specifically changed all of the treatments into like something like cheaper and more affordable. You know, like you could tell that they cared. You know, so so I was like, oh okay, well like I want to do it here because you know they already have Bigger's information and everything. And my mom's like, you messed up. Like you should have like looked around and seen like which one was cheapest. And I'm like, this one was the only one that was open that day. And also, fuck you. It's like super close, you know? It's super close. It's like way cheaper than like the place that we were looking at before, and like the cat was like literally about to die.
Yeah.
So yeah, we took him there. So what the fuck do you mean we're fucking stupid? Oh, so I got an extra onion seed. It felt very satisfying. But but yeah.
Yep.
And then afterwards, we were going back to the house to go wait for Jess there. And my mom was like, oh, you know, like, we're just gonna go home. And I'm like, okay. And then what she does is that she goes to another animal hospital without saying anything to me. And tries to get me to get out with the cat so that way we can talk to them like they're fucking closed, first of all. And then there's a number there, and like, oh, call that number. And I'm like, no, like, I'm not gonna call it. That's for emergencies, because it says emergencies there. And then she's like, just fucking call it. And I'm like, that's literally an emergency number. And like, I honestly got so pissed off because I'm like, dude, it's not your fucking cat, first of all. And like, second of all, you need to fucking stop, you know? Like, we had already decided that we're gonna take him there. Why the fuck would you suddenly be like, no, we're gonna go take him somewhere else? Like, they need to do an exam. And then, like, she's literally just trying to cause problems the entire time because she was like, oh, well, like, you need to tell them, like, oh, well, we already came here once, you know? Like, if, like, she just basically wanted me to go full Karen on the people there.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
I'm like, you need to shut the fuck up. Because, like, you didn't even want to take him, so, like, don't come at me with, like, all of this bullshit. And then, like, alongside that, like, I was telling her that we needed to, like, go for, like, a while, like, to go get the cat
Mm-hmm.
food. And she took $20 from me, and, like, she still hasn't given it back, even though I've asked for it, like, ever since we went to the vet. I was like, can I have my $20 back?
Mm-hmm.
And, like, she still hasn't given it back to me. So I'm just sitting here, and I'm just like, well, what the fuck? Like, can you not? And, like, she got mad at me because I took baby's money. And then she got mad at me again because I kept telling her that how she would steal my money, then say she would spend it on clothes and stuff. But, like, one would either buy me stuff I didn't like, and then, or two, like, literally just kind of pocket it
Mm-hmm.
and use it on other shit. So I'm just like, oh, but you're mad at me because I took this because of a literal emergency,
Mm-hmm.
you know? And now, like, she doesn't want to give me back the $20. And, like, she keeps saying this. She's like, oh, okay, like, I'll give it to you in a little bit. And then she just doesn't. And I'm just sitting here and I'm like, bro, I don't get money, like, ever, you know?
Yeah.
Like, ever. So if I get a piece of money, I don't use it. I save it. Like, I've gotten into the mentality of, like, money is rare for me. Don't use it. So I'm like, can you not take my $20? Because, like, as you could tell, emergencies happen. Like, it may be just, like, a simple 20, but I want it so that way, like, if, like, I ever need to get anything for the cat again, like, I can at least have that. It's
Mm-hmm.
not that much. It won't even pay for, like, the exam, but, like, at least I'll have it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That and, like, I also, like, want to get into investing and all that, because, like, I just kind of want to try, like, money flipping. That or gambling. Either way. Either one. Because they can both make money. You just have to be, like, either have, like, dumb luck or just be smart about it. I'm probably going to go towards the dumb luck one. So, yeah, I want the $20 back so that way I can gamble.
Very cool.
But, like,
Yeah.
no, but there's a smart way to gamble, you know? Start off with $5 and then only use like 5% of what you win each time you keep gambling.
Yeah.
And then after you hit like a certain threshold, like if you win like 500 and then you use like 250 and you're not getting it back, then you back out, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I wanted to like try cuz I honestly have really good luck like with everything. Like it comes at the weirdest moments though, you know? Like
Yeah.
it only comes when I really need it. And gambling apparently is under that specification. So yeah, are you
Mm.
gonna come to my island by the way?
Did you invite me? You
Yeah,
did.
I invited you earlier.
I was working on my farm. Uh, I was gonna say the like odds and stuff are stacked against you. So
No, well yeah, that is true. I don't know. It's like I have shit luck all of the time. All of the time, you know? Like I get I get the worst shit happening to me, right?
mm,
But if I ever need something, or I'm in a situation where I need specifically luck, it'll come to me. For sure,
hmm
for sure. I like don't have a doubt most of the times at least, you know?
yeah,
Also me praying to the various luck gods and gambling gods, I feel like helps me. Whenever I pray things get better for me, low key. But I don't pray to God. I don't pray to like any type of religion, you know? Like I'm just like whatever gods may be out there, please like
please.
give me your favor. Yeah, and then it works. It works, you know? Shit like happens after that. But I only do it when I'm desperate. Cuz like it feels like I'm swallowing a lot of my pride
Mhm.
depending on this otherworldly like and like I think like if the gods are out there, I think they do understand that, you know? And that's why they help me out cuz they're like she never prays, dude. Like
Mhm.
if she asks and then it means she's desperate, you know?
Yeah,
Like I'm never like, "Oh, I hope I get a computer." Cuz like I do need a computer, but like
but
that's something that's not
else
something that's going to fall in my lap. Hmm. What?
what?
You said also. Or you
No,
were
I
gonna
said
say also.
else.
Oh, yeah. But like, if I get a lottery ticket, I'm like, please, baby, please. You bet your ass I'm making a little bit of profit from that gambling ticket. Like, come here, I got like $5. So yeah, at least that's the way I feel about like that certain type of stuff. Yeah. I believe in gods. I just believe like there's just so many universes out there that like there's just like an infinite amount of gods and all that yummy shit, basically.
This makes me want to storycraft or write or whatever.
Yeah, like the religion inside of like my story probably will end up being the religion that I kind of low-key believe in, you know?
Mm,
Like I believe that all gods exist. It's just that they're in their own corners of the worlds, you know?
yeah,
But like they can still hear us because they're gods. That's why whenever I pray to everyone. I don't pray to God. I pray to the
at
gods, you know?
everyone.
At everyone in heaven. Let's go. In Olympus. At everyone in Olympus. But yeah, that's
At
basically
everyone,
like,
please.
yeah. Yeah, like that's literally like me. And like it works. So like I don't have any reason not to believe it. And I only do it in desperate situations, you know? Like
Yeah.
I think the only time that I've used it, which I feel like wasn't a desperate situation, is when somebody was having a bad day and then I'd be like, please gods, like just fucking help them out, man. Like they do be kinda sad though, not gonna lie. And then usually the gods like help that out, and like for that one, honestly, like I don't know whether to say it was because of the gods that their days would lighten up, or if it was because of me. Because when I see somebody having a bad day, I help them out because I'm not an asshole. Not that not helping somebody else doesn't make you an asshole. It's just yeah. I'm never gonna forget that one time that one girl, um, she talked about her troubles in class, and then I was like, okay, well, like, since there's a bunch of kiddos here, they're all contributing to the conversation, I'm gonna step in, I'm gonna give them hella fucking life lessons. So I started telling them, I'm like, well, like, honestly, I'm gonna tell you this because I'm, like, a teenager like you guys. I'm just, like, older than you guys. But I'm still, like, a kid. And when adults tell you these type of things, you won't listen. And that's understandable because I didn't listen too. You think adults don't know anything, but in reality they do. Like they're not always right. Like I'm not gonna lie, but nobody really is. But like a lot of the things your parents are telling you, like they really do matter, and like they are at the end of the day probably trying to help you out. So I was just like listen to your parents. Like I understand they're stupid. Like I have stupid parents too. Like my parents are like homophobic, or used to be, not anymore, thank God. Like they're homophobic. They're a little bit racist, but that's just how their generation was, you know? Like things are different now. Your parents are wrong, but that's only on certain things, you know? And usually just ethical things, if I'm being entirely honest, because the like past generations have really bad like morals when it comes to just like gotta keep them segregated, you know? Um,
Yeah.
so I was like, I'm not gonna lie about that. I'm not gonna tell you your parents like know everything, but at the same time, your parents care about you. They love you, you know, even if it doesn't seem that way sometimes. So you need to listen to your parents, cause I sure wish I did, you know, like, like my mom is like stupid, but she did still do things to like, she's still my mom, you know, like, like I'm I'm not gonna like let the fact that she's my mom make me blinded to like her mistakes and everything because she's a very bad parent, but that doesn't make her that bad of a person, you know. And like nobody is perfect, you know. Like I can blame her, like I blame her, you know, for the way she raised me because I think it was actually pretty bad. But at the same time, like I'm not gonna like call my mom like a bad person and say be ignorant and say like she wasn't wrong about everything, you know. This
Mm.
is just specifically with my parents, and like this is the way I was talking to like mostly specifically this one kid, but everyone in the class because they were all younger. They were like 13, 14.
Yeah.
Um, so like, I went, I talked like that to like all of them. Like I can relate to you guys, like especially to you. Like you have a stupid parent. Like, from what you've told me, she's retarded. But at the same time, she still loves you. She still cares about you, even if it doesn't seem that way sometimes. But, like, remember, like, always listen to your parents, always listen to your teachers, because at the end of the day, they do know more than you. They have more experience than you. And, like, they're just there trying to help you. They're not going to be right about everything, and sometimes you do need to take your own judgment. But just remember, you need to confide in them, you know? And, like, you need them to support you. Because you cannot support yourself, you know? You don't have the experience to. And I'm just like, I don't remember most of the things I said, but like I was telling them like honestly, like for me at least, like in retrospect, having relationships at your age just wasn't good. Like if you guys love somebody, date them, but I wouldn't date somebody just for the sake of dating, and I wouldn't have sex or anything like that, because there's no real point other than self-satisfaction, you know? And it is like something dangerous that you do. Like when you have sex, you're putting yourself at risk for so many things. And like I honestly just don't recommend it. Like if you guys want to, then honestly nobody can stop you. Like they can take precautions and try to, but at the end of the day, you are a person. You can do whatever the fuck you want, even if it's not illegal or not. You can still do it. Like unless they put you in a jail cell, you can do it, dude. You know? Like, you can literally find a way to do anything you want in this world. But you gotta really think, is that something you want to do? Because you can ruin your lives by having sex and all that. Like, that's something that can legitimately happen. And you can ruin your lives by doing a lot of things. And, like, that's the reason why I'm, like, right now, you guys think, like, smoking weed and stuff is cool. And I guess technically it is, because it's still cool at my age. Like, back then when I was talking to them, and, like, currently. Like, if you smoke weed, that's basically, like, a personality trait to a lot of people, you know? But at the same time, just think about what you want in the long term, you know? And, like, having sex, it's cool, it's fun, like, go ahead. But at the same time, you know, like, that's not something you need to focus on right now, you know? And that's something that could, like, legitimately hurt you and your reputation. Which, again, in a few years isn't gonna really matter. The way people see you right now doesn't really matter, because, like, in the future, you're gonna be a completely changed person, because you're not the person you are right now, you know? And, like, some of this advice might be bad, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm also a kid, and, basically, I basically, like, just scolded them on everything, you know? But the main emphasis I had was that, like, adults are right, like, about a lot of things. Like, and I wish I realized that too, you know? And, like, luckily for me, I was the type of kid, surprisingly by my personality, by the way, I just want to say this. I have the personality of a crackhead. Like, not even joking. Not making any jokes. I have a personality of a crackhead. I'm impulsive. I'm, like, easily convinced. And that's all you really need. I'm fucking crazy. I'm, like, quirky and weird. And, like, I'm hostile. I'm honestly a really aggressive person, you know? Like, if I had somehow decided to go down the rabbit hole of drugs, I'd probably be hella addicted right now. Like, and, like, addiction, like, that's something that can happen for almost anything, if I'm being entirely honest. Like, my strange addictions, like, there's fucking somebody addicted to eating, like, fucking, like, cornstarch and shit. Addiction's gonna happen for anything. Obviously, that's not saying, whoa, don't take a spoonful of this cornstarch. You're gonna get addicted for life. But, you know, like, I have a personality of somebody, like, who would get addicted, you know? And, like, luckily for me, I never really found an interest in that type of stuff, and I still don't. Like, I'm a lot more open to it now because I want to have a good time, I want to have fun, yeah. But, like, back then, like, drugs and all that, I didn't find any of that, like, entertaining to me. I don't see the point in, like, and I still kind of don't. I don't see the point in making your judgment worse, you know? Because that's the way I view drugs. I view drugs as, yeah, you can have fun, but your judgment is just dead, you know? And, like, this was all stuff I was discussing with those girls, too, you know? That I was just, like, rambling on with, like, little life lessons, because, like, they could hear me. And I feel like I rarely get the chance, unless it's with you, honestly, because, like, you do listen. And I'm thankful for that, because I'm hoping, like, and, honestly, I kind of know that you take this stuff to heart. Because I don't want to see you somehow go down the wrong path, you know? So the fact I can offer any type of advice, even if it's not, the best, because, like, I admit, like, I might get a few things wrong. Like, at the end of the day, you gotta keep your own judgment, you know? You gotta have a good judgment sense, because that's what, like, really makes the world, you know? But, like, like, I rarely ever get the chance to lecture people. So when I do, like, I'm talking about younger youth, though. When I do, I, like, take advantage of it. Because I know a lot of younger youth don't listen to people whenever they, like, start scolding them. And it's usually because the people who are scolding them are older. They're adults. And, like, when I was a kid, I didn't listen to adults either. So right now, when I'm technically not an adult in their eyes, because they see me as, like, a cool teenager, you know? They don't see me as, like, this old 40-year-old teacher. They see me as, like, one of them, kind of. So I take advantage of that and, like, be able to, like, just tell them and vent to them, like, hey, like, this is what's good for you, you know? Like, because they won't listen to adults, but they'll listen to me. So, like, I want to help them make their lives better. And, like, so I was just lecturing them. And then this girl, like, you could tell she had problems, you know? And, like, I felt bad for her because, like, when I was a kid, I also had problems, you know? Like, I didn't get along with my family. She didn't get along with her family. Like, I dated a lot of long distance. She was dating long distance. So, like, and then, like, you could tell she was just depressed, you know? And, like, starting to get into self-harm and everything. So, like, before she left, I went outside with her while she was, like, waiting for her mom. I'm like, here, like, dude, like, I know you don't know me, you know? And I don't know you. I don't expect to be your friend or anything, but if you ever need somebody to talk to, or even if you do need a friend, like, I'm here for you, dude. Like, just here you go. Like, here's my number. You don't need to text me if you don't want to. Like, it's completely up to you, you know? Like, the choice is yours, but just know that people care about you. Like, I care about you, and I've only known you for a little bit, and I know there's plenty of people, complete strangers, who care about you, because you could, I don't know, I wouldn't say she was, like, dipping into suicide, but I don't know, I kind of get psyched out with that type of stuff, because, like, you never know what's going on in somebody's head. So if you could tell somebody's depressed, I always take advantage of the fact that I can make them feel better and somewhat help them, you know? So, like, that's what I was basically trying to do. I was being like, dude, people care about you. Like, they really do. Like, Mr. C in there, those girls in there, like, maybe you'll never see them again for some odd reason. But, like, those are people who would be saddened if they found out you died. And like, would be saddened if they knew you were depressed, you know? So, like, again, if you need anybody to ever talk to you, like, ever in your entire life, it could be 20 fucking years from now, you find a way to get into contact with me, like, I'm there for you, dude. So, if you're ever in trouble, if you ever need anything, I'm a call away, okay? And this is just some random 14-year-old I met, like, an hour ago, right? And, like, I will honestly never forget the look she gave me. Because she looked me straight in the eye and was like, you were literally like, you were so nice. You are, like, the nicest person, like, I've ever met. And, like, honestly, it made me low-key want to cry. One, because it made me feel a lot better about myself, because in the back of my head, I'm a bad person, you know? I always think of myself as a bad person. And that helped my self-esteem a lot, because I'm like, maybe I'm not that bad of a person, you know? But also, it made me so sad because it was such a small act of kindness. Like, it was such a small act of kindness, and it's like, how could that make me the nicest person they know? You know? The nicest stranger they know. And, like, this is kind of going off topic now. I just wanted to say, like, tell that story about, like, that girl and, like, what she said to me. But, like, I do think about it, like, actually, like, a decently amount. It just kind of gets me thinking about, like, how bad the world is, you know? Because I feel like I kind of want to live in a world. If I were to think of an ideal world, it's one where you would cry in any type of space, and any stranger walks in on you, they immediately lend you their shoulder. And that's the world I want to live in, you know? But that world can only exist if we make it, you know? If I see somebody crying, I don't care who they are. I'll go up to them and be like, even if they're my enemy, even if I enjoy watching them cry, you know? Like, I hate them so much that I enjoy watching them cry. I'll still go up to them and be like, what's wrong, you know? And, like, we need to build that world, because nobody's gonna build it for us, you know? Like, At least, like, that's the way I see it. Like, for me, I'm never gonna, I'm never gonna see that happen in real life. Unless I do it. Because if you do it for someone, eventually they're gonna think back on it, and they're gonna do the same for somebody else. Because kindness never ends. It's a cycle, and it only starts with one person, you know? And honestly, it's very difficult to see that cycle, like, broken. And, like, this is going way off topic now, because, like, I wasn't planning on talking about any of this stuff, but, like, I feel like this is just something important to say, and honestly talk about this a decent amount. I talk about this every, like, 5 or 6 months on stream.
Mm.
Because I want this to be something that people hear, you know? Like, I want this to be something that people think about, and if I can, like, jog their memory about it, like, that's good, you know? And, like, I admit, like, if, like, I wouldn't raise my kid to be a kind person. Because I don't want them to get hurt. Because, honestly, like, it's a really fucked up world. And, like, if you're a nice person, you get fucked. Like, you actually do. Like, like, that's one of the reasons I think I'm an asshole. Because I can recognize when somebody's, like, actually being, like, a piece of shit. And, like, I know it because I used to be an asshole. Like, I used to, like, and this was when I was a kid. I don't blame myself, because I was a kid, honestly. I used to blame myself, like, all over the time, because I was, like, I'm such a horrible human being for that. But, like, I was a kid. I didn't know any better. So if you were, like, 14, 13, maybe 15, you have this, like, somewhat to this experience as well, and you're 19 now and you don't, like, act like this anymore, then good on you, dude. Because, like, you're changed, you know? You were a kid. Don't blame yourself for it. I just really learned from it. But, like, when I was a kid, I used to date so many girls. And, like, most of them were long distance. But, like, the emotions that went into it, like, were always real, you know? Like, I would message so many girls. Like, I wasn't joking. Like, I would joke about it. I would make jokes about it, but it was real. Like, I would date straight up, like, 6 or 7 girls at the same time. Talk to them all at the same time. And I would make those girls fall in love with me. Straight up, you know? And, like, and then, like, you know, I just kind of, like, be cheating on all of them. And I loved all of them. Like, don't get me wrong. I didn't date them for, like, just nudes or something like that, no. Like, I genuinely, like, was in a relationship with all of them. But yeah. Like, you can, like, after doing that, like, for so long, and, like, talking to so many people, I feel like I can, like, you know, respectfully, like, judge somebody. Like, accurately judge somebody. Because, like, cheaters, like, honestly have a pattern. And, like, bad people usually have a pattern. Like, this is also going off topic. I'm honestly just rambling on about, like, whatever shit goes in my mind. So if I say something that doesn't really relate, that's why. But, like, you know, I was a nice person back then, too, you know? Like, I always shared the utmost, like, concern for them, you know? I treated them like queens and all that, you know? But, like, at the end of the day, I was still hurting them, you know? Like, it's weird, because, like, kindness, like, there's two types of it, you know? There's the type of kindness where you do it for, like, the beneficial of, like, the society. Like, you know you need to help this person, not because you feel bad for them, not because you have any empathy for them or anything, but just because you know, like, it'll help you in the long run. And then there's just helping people for the sake of helping people. But they both come with the risk that, like, there's just assholes who will take complete advantage of it. Like, completely. Because, like, I don't remember what show it was. It was, like, on Netflix or something. But, like, I was watching a couple episodes in it, and, like, for 2 episodes straight, these people got almost murdered. One got kidnapped, got saved then. And the other one got murdered because they decided to be a good person. They decided to help a stranger on the side of the road. And it cost them their life. Or, like, a good chunk of time. And, like, that's a real thing. I wouldn't teach my kid to be a good person. I would teach them to be an asshole. I would teach them to be selfish. I would teach them to, like, only care about themselves. I would teach them to fuck over other people to benefit themselves. Because those are the type of people who survive. And I want the best for my kid. And it's really sad how, like, when I think about it, that's the type of kid I want to raise, because that's the type of kid who wouldn't get hurt. You know? You can't raise a good child. Because if you do, they're gonna get hurt at the end of the day. And
Hey,
I want
what's
to live
up?
in a world. Oh, hey, what's up? Oh, wait. Why did you say that? Did somebody join your stream or something? Are you streaming? Jackie?
No, I said that because.
What?
Never mind.
Anyway. So yeah. I want to live in a world where I can teach my kids to be a good person. You know? Like in a world where, like, being a good person doesn't, like, kill you at the end of the day, you know? Because, like, that's a thing, you know? Where people, like, become deceased because, like, you know, they do good acts, and, like, doing good acts is bad, honestly, because it's, like, the number one way to get yourself hurt. And it's also the number one way to, like, hurt other people, which is, like, it's just another random topic I'm gonna talk about. But, like, if you think about it, like, a lot of people get kidnapped out of, like, either they did something nice in order to be able to hurt somebody, or they were doing something nice, and they got hurt by somebody by doing it. This is just a bunch of random shit that's not really came to my mind right now. And, like, I don't think usually, whenever I do this type of stream where, like, I just kind of, like, rant about, like, you know, just this type of stuff, I don't think I've ever, like, got into that, because I didn't really think about it before, because, like, I was just kind of naive before, you know, I'd be like, oh, yeah, like, I'll help this person, like, whatever, but, like, helping people is a bad thing to do, because you put yourself at risk. But at the same time, if you don't help people, nothing's ever going to change. It's kind of like a little dilemma, in my opinion. Like, if I cared about somebody, I wouldn't want them helping people. Because, again, if you help somebody, you put yourself at risk. And it obviously depends on what, like, if you let Jerry borrow a pencil, like, you're not going to actually get hurt. Yeah, he might steal it. And, like, that's, like, a pretty fair example of, like,
You can stab
getting
you with a
hurt,
pencil.
basically. I mean, if Jerry over here has crazy eyes, I don't see why you're even talking to him if I'm being serious. But yeah, like, exactly, honestly. Like, that's a perfect example. Like, you can give somebody a pencil, and then they fucking, like, just snap you for it. You know, they fucking ka-chang, ka-chang. I don't know. I just hope I live in a world where, again, I can teach my kid to be a good person without having to worry about them getting hurt for being a good person, you know? Because, like, here's, like, kind of a weird comparison, but one that just came to mind. Do you guys remember, I don't remember his name, but there is a cop, right, who refused to be racist and to racially profile a man and shoot him, who was, like, black. Like, he refused to. So his police department fired him. Because he didn't want to be racist. And he ended up suing, and he fucking won. And he got, like, $500,000, I think it was, like, from them. Which was honestly pretty nice. But, like, still, you know? Like, that guy, he's a good person. At the end of the day, it did pan out. Like, karma's real. If you're a good person, you're gonna get good shit happening to you. Like, at some point. It's just that at the same time, you know, I don't know. That's the way I kind of view it, of course. That's not gonna stop me from being a good person, honestly. Like, I will get in the back of that person's van to help them out real quick. Help them load, like, a box in. I will do it.
And
What do I
then
want my
boom,
kid
there
doing,
goes
though?
Osmer 360 in the prospect of the Minecraft gang.
Exactly. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I don't really have, like, an end goal in talking about this. I just kind of started ranting about it. But, like, that's really it, honestly. The whole point of this conversation is I'm getting in the back of this person's van tomorrow to help them move. If I go missing, the address is 2431 Internet Street.
Internet Street.
Louise, I live on Wi-Fi Street. But yeah. I don't know. I feel like I feel bad for that girl, you know? I wish there was, like, especially, like, with kids. There's so many kids that were like me, that were, like, misunderstood. And, like, try so hard for other people's, like, one approval. Or just so that way they can have friends, you know? Like, that's the way I view that, like, little girl. And that's the reason I was like, hey, dude, like, here you fucking go. But as like with age, obviously, I can't keep doing that because it's like this girl's like fucking 14 years old and I'm like 24 and I'm offering her my number to be friends. That's no bueno.
Hmm.
And then the cops are gonna search my phone and see how many other 14-year-old girls I'm messaging talking about their fucking moms and sisters. Catch me outside getting 14-year-olds' numbers so that way I can talk to them about their mothers. Specifically.
Specifically.
Yes. Are you gonna come to my island? You never did.
Oh shoot! I got lost in
Yeah.
the
In the conversation. I know.
over.
Just because I'm so interesting.
Oh wait, the Grove? What? Oh shoot!
Yeah. See, the only problem I'm having is with these two trees over there that don't want to grow. But I don't know. I know it's not something with the grid because everything else is growing.
Yeah.
So I need to figure out like how to fix those. But this is the growth tour. I'm gonna fill this entire side up with wheat, like just completely with wheat. And then this side is gonna be like for like different things.
What is
So I'm
this?
gonna have one. Oh, it's a star fruit.
Oh, that's pretty
I
cool.
only have one. Yeah. Hey, come back here. I'm not done talking to you. But like I'm gonna have one plot of carrots, one plot of potatoes, one plot of tomatoes, and then like two plots or like three plots of onions, because you know how seeds are rare from them. And like this middle row is gonna be like three plots for like star fruit, and then like this one's gonna be like three for like whatever like vegetable or fruit is like super hard to get seeds in. And I'm gonna use the extra seeds from every plot to sell them, or or to to like use the seeds so that way I can make these like automatic farms better. This is the current automatic farm. You wanna know how many carrots I have? Mostly from this,
How
mostly.
many?
1,500.
Shoot, bro.
Yeah, you gotta get that automation up, bro.
Well, yeah, but how do you even make this?
You get the carrot totem, so you gotta make sure you have carrots planted
No,
nearby.
the cleaner.
You get a conveyor plant. Oh, the cleaner. Oh yeah, you do need the cleaner. There's two ways you can get a cleaner. Not an industrial one, but you can get one with 3 pearls, which makes a washing station, and you gotta wash them by hand. And then for the industrial one, you gotta catch a propeller, and then use like another item that I don't remember. I think it's like blue sticky gears or something. Yeah, it's 3 blue sticky gears and steel rods. So you need to go fishing, is what I'm saying.
How rare is that one thing?
I don't know, honestly, but I know it's pretty rare.
Nutsack.
I think I got lucky, if I'm being entirely honest. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the worst part about automation. But, if you want, like, I can, like, have my thingy going without the industrial watcher on. And then you can just take the industrial washer. Or no, never
No.
mind. I phrased that wrong. You can, like, come over and then use the washer to get, like, to wash your crops. Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Not that you can have my washer. Get your fucking nasty ass hands out of here. Tired. I've been tired. Our septic tank is full.
Man, where did
Which
Emo
sucks because I
go?
was gonna shower. I don't know. We were playing Fallout 76 and I left to go like do stuff and then I ended up leaving for like 40 minutes and the game crashed.
Wow.
And she wasn't. And she left. Yeah, that sucks. Because I was gonna go feed the puppy, but then my mom came and she was like, here's food. And then I was like, okay. And then I spent like 30 minutes out.
Why didn't you say anything?
I told her I'd be a while. Because I was gonna feed the puppy anyway. Instead of saying bye or anything, this guy's ending conversations with me by like liking it. I need to go to the hospital. Oh, I need to set up appointments with the vet and everything. I haven't done anything yet. Because, Big Ear takes priority over my well-being. If I'm being 100%, because I've been needing to go to the doctor for like the past 2 weeks.
How come?
So yeah, it's kind of weird. But basically, like, I thought I was on my period, but I'm not. So I've just been bleeding consistently for the last, like, 2.5 weeks. So it's kind of something important. And at first I didn't care that much because I thought I was on my period. Because it's kind of inconsistent. Like sometimes it'll like come and sometimes it goes, and like it'll like be months in between. Sometimes it's really irregular. I should probably try fixing it. I'm not going to because it means I get my period less. So technically I've always needed. No, I've heard it was apparent. It's apparently like okay for girls to be irregular because you know everyone's different. But like for me, it's been like 2.5 weeks, and I've just been bleeding consistently. And like I said at first, I thought it was like, you know, period, but it's not, you know. I can kind of tell now. So like I'm not dying or anything. I might be actually. Hmm. But I called the doctors, right, and then I changed the hospital that I'm supposed to go to because I was supposed to change it a while ago, and I thought my mom did, but like apparently like they were like, oh, like she needs to do it, not you. Sorry, fuck off. So I changed my hospital, and then she told me how unless if there's a specific reason, I wouldn't be able to like go to that hospital or any hospital for that like matter unless it's like an emergency. Um, un- until the July 1st, you know? Unless she had a specific reason, right? So then I told her what was happening, and she's like, oh, girl, like, you need to go see a vagina doctor. Like, it's up to you, but, like, then she gave me, like, a couple of thingies for it. So then, like, I gotta go, like, call them, basically. And then I was gonna set up, like, a normal appointment with my doctor as well. I was gonna set up a normal appointment with my doctor and have him recommend somebody for me, because that's a self-referral kind of thing. So the doctor doesn't need to be like, oh, like, yeah, you need to go there. Like, I could show up and be like, I need to go there. And then the doctor would be forced to be like, oh, well, you know, yeah. Like, because, I don't know if you know how it works, but, like if you want to go get, like, a special x-ray, I think? Something like that. Like, if you want to go see, like, do something special for, like, a specific part of your body, you can only do it if that doctor, if your normal doctor says, like, yeah, she needs it, you know? So if I wanted to go get brain surgery, I could only do it if my doctor says I need brain surgery, you know? But with the vagina doctor, I call the shots here. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've been needing to go. But then like everything keeps happening with Big Ear and then like this mop up too, so I don't want to leave the house. And I just haven't called the doctors. And it wasn't a problem before, but like yesterday and today I was like feeling pain, so now I'm just like I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die right now. I'm never gonna forget the story one of my friends, unnamed by the way, I'm not saying her name, told me how the first time she got her period,
You
she
are
just laid on the
quiet.
floor. I don't know why. Anyway, I'm never gonna forget the time my friend, um, she was just kind of sitting there.
She peed in my milk.
She told
She
me
peed in my Oreo milk.
it was all orange. I don't know why it was orange. Anyway, so what was I gonna say?
Oh.
Oh yeah, she told me how the first time she had her period, she didn't know what a period was, cause haha, misinformation, sex ed class, what's that? Um, so she didn't know like a period was something natural, and that was just a thing that happens to your body every once in a while, you know. So she was just like, oh, I'm finna die. So she just laid on the ground, bleeding, thinking that she was bleeding out because somebody stabbed her in her sleep. Like, she went, laid on the ground, and was about to just die,
Just
thinking
gave
she was.
up.
Yeah, she thought she got stabbed while she was sleeping, and that's why she was bleeding. So she went. I. I just laid on the ground. And whenever I hear that story, or whenever I remember it, I'm just like, honestly, same girl. Oh, I feel like we need more funding. Another serious topic by Awesome 360. We need more funding with like sex ed and shit. Like straight up, straight up. Cause like, I don't even know what a penis looks like, bro. And like, I'm like 43 years old. Okay, that's a lie. But you know, like at least in my sex ed, I never paid attention. Because the teacher hated me, and she legitimately like kicked me out of her class because I had a blanket with me when it was winter. And like apparently it's against dress code, but I was the only one that got in trouble for it. So yeah, the teacher hated me. But like kids need more sex ed. I'm not talking about kids. I'm talking about before they get their period. Because when I got that shit, I didn't know what the fuck was happening. Like, this is super embarrassing to say. But I was a kid. And I was misinformed. So I don't feel as ashamed about it. Though I do feel shame discussing this. This is the first time I've told anybody this by the way, Aki. And stream. So y'all motherfuckers better feel fucking lucky right now. Alright? But like when I first got my period, like the first like school year I had my period, every single time I had it, I would go to school and I would bleed. And then I would like I'd wear a pad and everything, but I would bleed through my clothing. And since I didn't know what to do, I would just keep wearing my pants until I got home. And like most of the time I wouldn't really know. Cuz like when I first got my period, my mom like she got pissed cuz when I didn't tell her. But she threw me in the bathroom and then like threw a pad at me and said, "Figure it out." So my pads never worked, and that's one of the reasons why I don't like pads, because they're way more susceptible to bleeding compared to
Susceptible.
whatever, more vulnerable to like. Damn it! I don't know how to pronounce that either.
Vulnerable.
Fuck yeah. To bleeding than like tampons. I prefer tampons 100% of the time. The first time my mom figured out I wore tampons, she got so pissed off. Because a dress, like, he basically, like, threw me in the eye and was like, get what you want. Like, I'm like, I don't know what I want. Because I'm a misinformed baby. And then he was like, oh, well, like, you have pads and tampons. And I'm like, I'll take tampons, I guess. Because, like, I already knew I didn't like pads that much. And those were so much better right off the bat. I've never leaked while wearing a tampon. And like they're super easy, and you're like not supposed to wear them while you sleep, but I did a couple of times because I was like, because like it's very easy to leak with a pad on, especially when you're sleeping. So yeah, just kudos to girls out there. Tampons are pretty fucking great in my opinion. People are like grossed out by them and everything, but like for me, I'm just over here like, yes, baby Jesus, yes, please. I know I'm gonna be good with that one, you know? And you're just supposed to change them every time you like go pee and shit. So yeah, that's pretty cool too. Yeah. I'm just kind of rambling today. Usually when I ramble like this, I get views, honestly. Cause like, I don't know why, people like talking about stuff. I think people just like it when I talk to them, like just normally like this, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not trying to be like, haha, funny. You know, I think people just like, they just enjoy this type of content. And I see why, honestly. I like making this type of content more than I do making my usual, like, content where I'm just like, puppy go brrr.
Yeah, I think you have some potential in being a commentary channel for the time being, at least. Or
Oh,
like having that
don't
as
get me
a
started.
side gig, like with gaming as your gaming and ha-has as your main specialty.
Okay, don't get me wrong. Honestly, I want to be a commentary channel, though. Like that's something I wanted to do. I don't want to be mainly commentary though. Honestly, like no.
Yeah.
I don't care about people that much. But like I always wanted to be like a T channel basically.
Mm.
Cuz like people have fucked up morals. And then I know mine are at least decent. So, you know. Yeah. And like honestly, a lot of T channels they're like sus, dude. Like a
Mm.
lot of them are sus. They're all like fake and shit. They give like and like I don't give T channels like any type of shade because like you go girl, like you give your opinion on what you want to give it on, you know? Like we's listening, we is here right for you right now, you know? But like a lot of them, like they do stupid shit. Like not gonna lie. So like I want to be a T channel because I don't do
Mm.
stupid shit. But yeah. Um, I think my favorite is probably Dustin Daily, like usually. Um, but I honestly haven't like listened to like any like commentary channels lately, cause the main reason I like YouTube drama and stuff like that, is because of just cause I wanted to learn. If I'm being 100%. When and I see drama, I see chaos very interesting. I love chaos. Like, I love it. I wouldn't start it myself unless it was over something petty. But like, you know, I'll eat that shit up. But like, you know? But like when it comes to like commentary and all that, it will be kinda nice though. Not gonna lie. I feel like I'm pretty good at it. But yeah, I got off track, so I just started winging that conversation. I don't know if you could tell at the end. But the main reason I watched them was because I wanted to learn. Cause I'm gonna be a big YouTuber. And I know I'm gonna be controversial, and like now that it's just me and Emo and you, like I don't have Alex holding me back. Cause not our Alex but Alex Overkill, but I know Alex doesn't like drama, you know. So I was planning on not being controversial, but now that he's out, your girl's just gonna go crazy. Obviously, like, I'm not gonna be the type of YouTuber I wanted to be. Because the type of YouTuber I wanted to be was extremely controversial. Like, I'm talking about, like, everyone hates me and loves me. Like, James Charles status, basically.
Oh
Except
no.
not over stupid shit. That's, like, what I wanted to do. And I'm gonna tone it down now. Like, for sure, for sure. Because, like, as, like, the leader of the group,
That's gonna get
my
us into some
image,
deep crap.
yeah, my image is your guys' image, you know?
No
So, like,
matter
I
how
can't
much we
be as
like it.
you know, I want to be controversial, but unless I have all of your guys' okays with it, I can't be, you know? But now that Alex is away, at least I know I can get into a little bit of drama. Because he didn't like drama at all. So I wasn't gonna, like, get into any drama. But you guys have the devil whispering in your ear. Hello, what's up? It's me.
Oh
So
no.
he's finna get demonetized right now, homies. Oh yeah, demonetization. Alright, 1,679 carats.
Oh, my onion population is growing, bro. It's great. It went up from like 6 to 9.
Mine's at 2. Not by any means. Oh, you haven't invited me yet? Is that anything?
Oh shoot. What your build on? Yeah.
Something I might do. I just got this idea from this guy's house. But I might sew. I might, like, buy carrot cake for 200 and then get the extra 40 from like hot
Carrot cake
hot
day.
day. Yeah. So if
Carrot
people want
cake
money
day.
now and they don't want to get like hella ripped off compared, they can just, you know, this guy doesn't have a smelter. I know, like, it's kind of obvious he's planning on getting one, but like, his setup's pretty bad. I like how you just have this pathway leading to nothing.
Plot.
What, man? What, can I not have one fucking orange? Look at how many orange trees you have, and I can't have fucking one?
I thought you were going to my onions. Here, take an orange.
I was hungry. Why are you so mean at you, bro?
What? I'm just watching you eat oranges.
Trying to get an orange.
Oh shoot, my Clash of Clans is still running. Screw professionalism.
Are you streaming?
No. That's why I'm not being professional. I never was in the first place.
Do you have any extra trellises yet?
I've been making a bunch. I don't have any right now.
Why do you get so triggered when I harvest like one row of your crops, dude?
My
Like,
crop.
as soon as I do, and then you just like immediately fucking ban me.
Well, you know how I am with my Minecraft crops. My crops.
That's why I'm gonna go pee on all of them. Alright, well, do you wanna hop on in another game?
Like what, huh?
Never mind.
Like what, man?
Like Fallout 76.
Ah!
Oh man. That's what I wanted to do. Just want to play Fallout 76, man.
Can't get me. Can't catch me.
Yeah, you're fucking deceived. I left your eyes on.
Yeah, I know. Oh, hey, I guess I'll just cut down the shit. Just.
Oh no.
What? What?
What's the problem?
What? What happened?
Turn it back. That's a myth.
What?
Eat some ass, y'all.
Happened? Happened? Well, you're not on your island. What happened? What the?
Get jump scared, bitch.
Dead. Oh, shoot.
They're in the trees, Aki.
Yeah.
They're in the trees.
The tree. Yeah. I'm gonna raid you based in Clash of Clans. Yeah, it's only if you reinstall it will you
Okay.
what
Okay.
what
They're in the trees, man. They're in the trees.
what? Oh god, we're being dragged.
They're in the trees.
Tree planting simulator? You serious, man?
They're in the
Team
trees.
Trees would approve of this game. What is this, bro? Choose a low. No, I don't want 1,000 chicken nuggets for today. Is this not just Team Trees, like, you know, Team Trees simulator? I'd like to know.
Welcome back, tree planter.
Don't ever fucking talk to me like that again, you little shit.
Fair enough.
It doesn't let me plant trees, dude. You're not even fucking joking. It's exactly TV. It's like not letting me plant. Just don't know first person. I really don't drive. There's no
Um,
for either. It's literally not letting me. So solid. What's up, man? Totally missed it. We were having a very emotional nice stream earlier.
what?
really soggy now. They've just been
Did I
so
press A
neo
or something?
Dude, are you dragging right now?
What is
You
this?
can only say something before you start dragging, right? Seriously, Blacklands? I guess so.
What is this?
It's whatever. I mean, like, what is this game?
Yeah. Oh shoot, it's this? I don't wanna... Oh yeah. Hey, you know what? Yeah.
This game glitched me.
What'd you say? Glitched.
This game. No.
You should stick around.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
What? What? Yeah?
Yeah, okay.
Oh. What is
Yeah,
this?
slot machines.
What is this?
Oh, it's the same one. Never mind, I'm leaving. This is the same one we played last time with Emo.
Oh. Big games.
They usually make good games. They just fucked up on that one.
Special deal. I can't get it off my screen. I'm leaving. How about this one? We should get like on funny game R6. Hmm. Wait. Okay. Wait, what are we playing? Hello? What are you playing?
Get off of Roblox.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Hold on. There's a game.
Join this game.
Wait, hold
No, join this game.
on. Wait.
Oh, this is...
If you took my suggestion of like Rainbow Six Siege and gave me some like Roblox
Join
game.
Aki.
Okay, well give me a second. I'm looking for a game that I know is
No,
okay.
Aki, play this one. Just join it real quick,
Wait,
and then we'll go play your game.
wait, but I'm still looking for
No,
it.
join Aki.
I'm looking for it.
Aki, join.
Okay. Really? Rainbow Six Siege Tycoon?
He said this place on Rainbow Six Siege.
This isn't Rainbow Six
Frankie.
Siege. This is not Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege.
You said Rainbow Six Siege! You didn't say anything about Mr. Tom Clancy! Yeah.
What is this music? It's like trash. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Rainbow Six Siege, bro. Don't be kidding, not epic, don't lie.
Are you in yet? Are you in? Are you in?
Oh my god, bro.
Where?
Put me in a Roblox Rainbow Six Siege game.
What?
I said Rainbow Six.
No, this is the poor man's Counter-Strike.
How do you open doors?
What? Wait, you're in the game?
Did you drag me?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait, are you in? Wait. Wait, are you not
You made me
dragged?
join another game.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Dragged me into another one.
What did you say?
Dragged me into another one. I was already in the game.
Oh, oh shoot. That sucks, dude.
Really did.
Oops. Not my fault, though. Blasted. Wait, who's team me? Oh, you're on the.
Loading too much.
It's loading.
It's not loading me in.
Please. Apparently you're dead, so like that might explain.